What are 3 things that you can do to get ready for a 2023 home sale without talking to a real estate agent yet? We'll cover that today on Frequently Asked Friday. What is going on, party people? Thank you for tuning in. Look forward to delivering to you in this video 3 things that you can do to get your home ready for sale if you're going to be selling in the coming year, 2023, without having to talk to a pesky real estate agent who even wants to talk to those people. Before we jump into it, if you like this content, if you want to see more of it, give me a like, give me a subscribe, throw me a comment. I appreciate it in advance. Let's jump right into it. Number 1, get a home inspection. Why would you do that? Getting your own home inspection is going to run you anywhere from $500 to $600, depending on the home inspector, depending on the size of your home. If you need a recommendation, throw it in the comments. I'd be happy to get you somebody. The reason we want to do this is most people are not aware of what's wrong with their home. And if you're one of those people that says, hey, my home's perfect, especially your home, because you probably got a blind spot to what's wrong with your home. But no, the reason we're recommending this to all of our clients is home inspection negotiations kind of went by the wayside over the last 2 years. They are certainly back in play. We're seeing where most contracts have a home inspection contingency. We're seeing where most buyers are getting home inspections again. We're seeing where most buyers are negotiating home inspection repairs. So what you don't want to have happen is you don't want to get into a transaction with a buyer, them discover something, and now you're scrambling to fix it. They're nervous Nelly. They're wanting to run for the hills. You're trying to keep them in the transaction. You're having to pay hand over fist to a Class A contractor to get stuff fixed. If you find out these issues ahead of time, you leave yourself plenty of time to fix it. Maybe you can do the fix yourself. Maybe you hire it out to a handyman as opposed to a licensed contractor. It's going to bring your stress levels way down because you're already going to be aware of this, and you can go into a transaction with a prospective buyer with the confidence of knowing that, hey, they might find a couple small things, but they're not going to find anything major. So that would be point number 1. Point number 2, declutter. We all have way too much stuff in our house. If I'm being candid, everybody's got too much crap in their home, myself included. So one thing that you could start doing to get your home ready is just get rid of everything. If you're not going to be taking it to your next house, sell it, donate it, throw it out, burn it, do whatever you got to do, but go ahead and get rid of it now. This tends to take a lot more time than people think it is. I always tell clients, you never know how much stuff that you have. You never know how much stuff you have in your attic until you actually have to move it. So go ahead, begin that process now. Once again, it's going to bring your stress levels down if you give yourself 3 to 6 months to do this versus 3 to 6 weeks where you're scrambling and you're burning daylight and all those things. So go ahead and declutter. Last but not least, if you are somebody that is going to be buying another home and you're getting a mortgage, good to go ahead and have a conversation with a mortgage lender now. That way you can get familiar with what your mortgage payment is going to be. You can find out if you need to sell before you buy, or can we buy before we sell? What are the different mortgage products available? How much do we need to put down? What do the payments look like? If you can figure out the financial piece of what you're buying next, it's going to give you a lot more data points, a lot more confidence going into the home sale, just knowing what you need to know as far as the financials go. So those are my 3 tips to you. If you have any questions, if I missed something, if you got a comment, if you disagree, if you got a good joke, throw it in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. Absolutely look forward to seeing you next week.